Well, let's get more on our top story and the focus on the economic impact of the meeting between the presidents of Turkey and Russia. I'm joined now by Sinem Koseoglu, a columnist at Economy magazine. Sinem, thanks so much for joining us here today. Now, the Turkish economy has taken a big hit since the rift between Russia and Turkey began. What kind of significance? Talk us through the immediate impacts and the long-term impacts this will have on the economy, presuming things go well in these chats.
Well, things will go well, as it seems from here. 8 months ago, as you mentioned during the news, Russian jets were shut down, and that was the beginning of the bad relations with Russia. But in terms of economy and in terms of politics, Russia has been a good counterpart for Turkey. They have been good partners, and this is the biggest country that we have the biggest trade relations. Of course, especially tourism industry was hit so bad. When you think about the south coast of Turkey, I was checking out the numbers before coming here. They say that, the tourism sector says that weekly there are 4,000 Russian tourists coming over to Turkey. But the number should be around 400 or 500,000 Russians. So probably after this, let's say, re-cooperation between Turkey and Russia, tourism industry will be the first to be positively impacted. Also, the fact is that we had a lot of the energy projects, the energy relations were going on, but we had some energy projects on the table, like the Turkish Stream, which was supposed to carry the Russian gas from Turkey to the east. And as far as we have checked from the explanations of statements of the presidency, President Erdogan says that they are ready for opening up the Turkish Stream project back again, and Russia is also willing to that side. There is a problem actually, like the visa issue. Russia said that they are going to implement visa for Turks while they're entering to Russia. So this is going to be also one of the leading discussion topics during that visit, and I'm sure that it's going to be resolved. Also, the logistics and transportation industry was one of the sectors which was hit bad in a way. Till now, it's like 100 million US dollars that is lost due to bad relations between Turkey and Russia for the last 8 months.
Sinem, you talk about how there was something like an 80% reduction in Russian tourists. And one of the reasons for that was because Vladimir Putin told people to stop coming to Turkey, which is a signal of how grim the relationship was becoming. Why is there now this shift towards Erdogan going to all of the trouble to going to Russia and making things work between these two nations?
Actually, just before the jet crisis that happened just 1 week after the G20 summit in Antalya, Turkish and Russian relations were at their peak point. It was the top point between two countries. And the way countries and cultures conduct politics and business differ to each other. And Russian politics and Russian economic system is totally Eastern. So the pride is a very big issue. Remember that time President Putin said that Turkey smacked us from behind because we were so good friends. And all those decisions were just done by the anger of President Putin, and he has some more emotional way of conducting the politics. So we can say that we are back to where we have been. This is not a big shift. We were shifting, but now we came back to the same point. And also we can see that since the sanctions on Russia from West has been squeezing the Russian economy, they are under pressure as well. So both countries need each other actually in terms of politics, in terms of an opening in Syria, for the peace process in Syria, for both countries' security, and Russian economy needs Turkey as well.
Sinem Koseoglu, thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you, Natasha.